Options are wealth. Options are freedom. Freedom is wealth. Welcome in. Much love, Trav here. And let's have a discussion about one of the many types of wealth, which is options, an underrated type of wealth. And a perfect example of this is if you are in prison, then you don't have a lot of options. And that's really the main thing that they're stripping away. Or that seems to be, you don't have a whole lot of options. On the other hand, if you have unlimited funds, what are you going to do with that? I ask a lot of people, I like to ask people, what would you do if you had an extra 10,000? What would you do if you have an extra 100? What would you do if you had an extra million? What would you do if you had an extra 10,000? If you're like me, you would think about it and you would spend a lot of time considering your options. And that's the main thing that you would get. You would take some of it and probably spend it, and then you would save a lot of it just to have more options later, because just having options is wealth. Now think about the last thing that you missed out on that felt bad, whether it was a job or a business opportunity or social anything. Well, what if that was just one of 99 options? Then it wouldn't feel so bad, would it? Probably not, right? If you are not healthy, you can't really move. What are you losing? You're losing options. If you can't do a lot of sports or can't do a lot of exercises or can't get out of the house, you're passing up on a lot of options. If you're really healthy, you have the ability to do almost any kind of exercise or sport you want. That is options. If you are not in control of your time, you work for someone else, you have to show up at 9 a.m. and leave at 5 p.m. What are you losing? You're losing options, right? If you work for yourself and you can set your own schedule, what am I going to do tomorrow? What's my plan going to be, right? You have options. Options are an important form of wealth. So for you, what can you do to improve your options? What can you do to improve your options of time? What can you do to improve your options of money? What can you do to improve your social options? What can you do to improve your business options? What can you do to improve your health options? What's one thing you can do? For me, if I do a better, for me right now, I mentioned that I'm focusing on social. I have done tons and tons of moving, so I just want to have better connections with more people, so I have more options of things that I can do with people, right? Very simple. Like, I haven't been in one place for more than 6 months and 3 years, and when you do that, you're giving up the option to spend time with people that you've known for more than 6 months, right? So there's cost to all sorts of things, and we'll talk about commitment, and we'll talk about short-term versus long-term for travel and stuff like that. But I want y'all to consider and to add to the conversation about how options are wealth, what you can do to improve options, and what categories this applies to. So I'm excited to hear from you. Much love. Free Life Movement, Free Living Goals. See you on Snapchat, Travis Debu. Have an amazing day full of options. And from there, maybe we make good decisions with those options. So have a beautiful, blessed day.